Hello, Modern World History students. Mrs. Paskogan here. I want to talk to you about the lesson you will be working on this week and next week. This is sort of a special week because this is the start of your Thanksgiving week, and it's a very short week. We only have Monday and Tuesday, so you're off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend. Woohoo! So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So you can get started on this Monday and Tuesday, and then you can also work on it next week as well. Okay, so let me just go over this with you. So I want to start out asking you the engage question. After everything you have learned all about the French Revolution, do you feel it was a success or a failure? So this is the question that you will write your essay on for your final product. And so the thing that I like about Summit is, you get to build up to your final products. So a lot of your checkpoints, that's why we don't want you skipping checkpoints, because you will build up to your final product through your checkpoints. A lot of times you already do the work in your checkpoints by the time you get to your final product. So it's really important to do these checkpoints. Okay, so I'm here to sort of help you get ready now for this essay. That's why I call this the French Revolution Success or Failure Essay Prep. Okay, so the whole point here is that you can create an outline for your essay. So this is the first part, just kind of writing an outline, getting your ideas together, and you're going to write an introduction. So you're going to want to read. One major piece of writing an essay is the introduction. So that's the start of your paper. That's what includes your argumentative claim or your thesis, okay? So you're going to look through these Google slides here. And this is really good. This will walk you through it. Don't just skip this. This is a little workshop on writing an introduction. So just I'll touch on this. Think of it as, you want to have an opening statement. That's your hook. That's your way to grab the reader's attention. You don't want to make it something really generic like they have. This was the most important event in history. You want to make it specific, for your paper, nothing over the top, right? You want to think about any background information or vocabulary that needs defined for the reader. You want to sort of set up, the time period a little bit that you're going to talk about. And then you want to make sure you write your argumentative claim. And remember, we did a workshop on this before. We talked about argumentative claim, and you've done these already for your checkpoints and your last project. So think about, for example, this is your question. Which animals make the best pets? Argumentative claim could be, cats make the best pets because they are easy to care for and great companions. So see how that takes a stance, but it's specific. It gives reasons. So anyway, so that's what's in this. And I'm going to let you go through this even more, but it gives you an example of an introduction paragraph. What can you do to make it stronger? So that's what you're going to work on with this first assignment. You're going to specifically work on your introduction, but you're also going to brainstorm ideas for your whole paper. And then I think it's the next lesson we'll work on the conclusion as well and the body paragraphs. So I also cropped this. I thought maybe you might need a little more content or a review on the successes and failures of the revolution. And I found this crash course video. It was pretty long, so I cropped it down to 3 minutes, and he discusses the legacy of the French Revolution. I thought that would help you, so I would take notes on what he talks about as far as the impact of the French Revolution or the legacy. So you'll see, and I made it into an ed puzzle so I could crop it. When you sign in, just sign in with your Google account. And you'll see it's about 3.5 minutes there. Okay, so go ahead and watch that. That'll help you, again, formulate your ideas, your opinion to this idea of, was it a success or failure? And then I want you to complete this essay brainstorm to help you prepare for your essay. Okay, so again, you're looking at this question, was the French Revolution successful? And you're going to use this T-chart to brainstorm possible reasons. So the French Revolution was successful because the French Revolution was not successful. Remember, you get to take a stance. There's no right or wrong answer. It's what you think, but you got to support it with evidence. So evidence you could use for that, evidence you could use for that side. All right, so start thinking about that. And it says, look back to what you wrote for checkpoints 1 through 3. So those earlier checkpoints that we looked at in those documents pertaining to the French Revolution is what you're going to use for your evidence. Remember, for evidence, you want to use quotes from authors or paraphrase it in your own words, but you have to cite where you got it from. All right, and then I'll let you finish, going through this. There's a quiz. And then all of this is really just to help you complete the checkpoint in Summit. So let me show you that. Let's get in there. Where is it? Okay, so yeah, it's to help you complete this checkpoint. So we're the whole way down here now. Checkpoint 8, was the French Revolution successful? And actually, that number is going to change once I add in my lesson above it. But anyways, I just want to show you too, you really don't have much longer on this whole project, because after this, you're going to go into a rough draft of your essay, and then you have another checkpoint, and then your 2 final products. So you should be able to get this all done by December 20th. Okay, so anyways, this is to help you complete this checkpoint. Was the French Revolution successful? Okay, so you're going to place your outline for your essay in the space below. Your outline should include your draft introduction. That's why I gave you that explanation of what an introduction is, including your argumentative claim and the main ideas and evidence for your body paragraphs. You get feedback on these COG skills: argumentative claim, selection of evidence, and introduction conclusion. Okay. So, yeah, you're just simply copying and pasting your outline. And what that is, this is your outline here. And this one I like because it sort of really breaks it down for you. The French Revolution was successful because, or maybe you're going to say it wasn't, and then you could do that second one, or the French Revolution was successful to some extent because. So you pick one of these to sort of help you formulate your thesis, and then start thinking here. This is your outline here. Your first body paragraph, first idea from your thesis statement, and then your evidence, and then why'd you select this evidence, and then so on and so forth. So this is simply what you're going to copy and paste and put in for your checkpoint. And let me just see what this is here. Yeah. This is your other one. This is that other brainstorm that you worked on. This is to help you kind of brainstorm it. But this is what you're going to copy and paste to put in for the checkpoint. All right, so this is exciting because this is the start of your paper. So you, in all these lessons here, you learned all about the causes of the French Revolution, how it took some twists and turns, and that you learned about the strategies that they used. I remember it took a little violent turn there. Then you learned about Napoleon and what he did for the revolution. And, think about him being crowned. You might think, well, what does that mean for the success of the revolution? But then again, think of the long-term changes the revolution did bring when you're formulating your idea. Okay, and then we will continue to work on the paper. As you see, you're going to work on the conclusion and your body paragraphs next week. Well, it'll be the week, let's see, how's that work? It won't be the week after Thanksgiving, it'll be the week after that. And then this one here, let's see, what is this one? Okay, yeah, so then you'll be working on your poster then this week. So really, you're almost going to be done. This is the start of your essay. You're going to continue working on it when we come back from Thanksgiving and the week after that. And then you'll have that part done. And then you'll move on. And you see, that'll be one of your final products here, argumentative claim essay. And then you'll work on your next project, which is your poster. And then you should really be good to go then for finishing this on time by December 20th. All right, so if you have any questions or concerns about anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me. And if I don't hear from you, have a wonderful Thanksgiving.